Okay. Now is a good time to get depressed. There are good treatments that are very effective. I'm going to talk about a victim of the time, maybe 70 years ago, 80 years ago, when there was no good treatment of depression. Minnie Vautrin is a hero of China. She's mentioned in the, recognized in the Nanjing massacre museum. She was a teacher in China responsible for what's become one of the major universities in China, in Nanjing. A friend of mine, his wife got her PhD at the school. And they told her the Japanese soldiers are approaching. And she said, "I can't leave. These are my children. I've got to keep them safe." And she saw so many horrors. In her school, she couldn't go anywhere because if she would leave her school, it was full of women refugees. Japanese soldiers would come in and start raping women. And she saw so many people killed, so many horrors. But she was faithful and saved probably 100,000 lives in this time in the late 1930s. It's a horrible time. But she had a nervous breakdown and in 1939 went back to America and killed herself a year later with poison gas from her gas stove. Back then, there was no good treatment for depression. Freud was popular, but Freud's theories have never been shown to work for depression. For depression, the only medical treatments were the brutal brain surgery of lobotomy, insulin shock therapy. There were things that are used today, electroshock therapy, and not very nice, but it did have some effect, although people lost their memories, which is not nice to do, but it does work and is still used in severe cases. But basically, she lived in a time where if you were depressed, there was very little doctors could do to help you. Now it's different. We have very effective treatments. And in the next segment, I'm going to cover what some of those treatments are. Okay.